Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
Welcome in, everyone, on this what has been a beautiful evening. We've had more clouds in some areas than others. If you're further west towards the Mississippi River, you've probably had more clouds out there. Let's take a look at our numbers so far. Yesterday, we came in a high of 84 degrees. That was right at the normal high for this time of the year. And we started off a morning low of 58, so a few degrees below what would normally be our low. And we're at about almost 7.5 inches at a deficit. So even though we've had the rain recently, we need close to 7.5 inches to catch up for the year. We've had 17.82 inches so far this year since January the 1st. We should normally be at 25.24 inches. Last year, we were at around 31 inches this time. So we are dragging behind what was last year and below the normal on precipitation. Looking outside, we do have some thin veils of clouds overhead right now in Savannah, coming in at 81 degrees, southeast winds at 7 miles per hour. Here in Milledgeville, looking good, but we do have a few clouds coming into the picture here, 81 degrees. Southwest or southeast winds there at 81 degrees, feels like 81 with a humidity of 42%. So not too bad on our humidity, and really we've been fortunate so far this season for it not to be so humid. So the hot air, I fear, is just around the corner, but so far we haven't seen any of those upper 90s yet, thankfully. But 82 right now in Memphis. Got almost a blue sky there, but again, those thin layers of clouds outside. And as we look live over Paris, coming in at 81 degrees, so not too bad this evening here in the 6 o'clock hour. We got 81 in Union City. We got 81 in Ripley and Somerville. 81 in Selmer, 81 in Lexington, and Camden coming in at 81 degrees. Winds out of mainly the southeast right there, as high as about 15 miles per hour. The radar is clear in our area, but you're going to start to see these rain showers and thunderstorms off to our west in Arkansas. Remember, like it did a couple of weeks ago, it was just days on end where we saw rain out there to the west of us. Well, that's going to be the pattern that's starting to set up over the next few days. And what will happen eventually, we're going to see that rain begin to make its way our direction as we head towards the second part of the weekend here. But you can see those rain showers over parts of Arkansas. Those will kind of ride along that ridge and go over the top of us into Missouri and parts of Indiana as we head into the start of the weekend. But then as that ridge that's over us now starts to break down, those showers will slowly start to make their way in here on Sunday. Weather map showing that stalled out frontal boundary south of us, a big low pressure to the west of us where all the thunderstorms are going to be firing up. And you can see in our severe weather outlook for tonight, it's all to the west of us. As we head into tomorrow, it's up across the Great Lakes region, and it slides towards the Ohio Valley as we head into Saturday. We're not looking at any severe weather in the outlook, at least for the next 4 or 5 days, but we will see it start to get more active as we head into the second part of the weekend. So far, it's been nice and dry today. No precipitation. We're not expecting any for tomorrow either, but we'll see the clouds really start to take over the sky at times, much like this evening for many people as we head into the start of the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, here comes the rain. You can see getting much more active on the Futurecast late morning into the afternoon, Sunday, right on through the evening, overnight into Monday. And we're going to be on about a 3.5 day pattern of rain, scattered storms from about Sunday afternoon right through Wednesday. So enjoy all the dry weather that we're having now. Your evening planner, well, we'll be dropping down into the upper 60s by about that 10 o'clock hour, and we'll be in the low 60s by sunrise. We'll be under partly cloudy skies, but still going to be a pretty pleasant night. We'll start off about 61 degrees in the morning, and we'll be under a mix of clouds and sunshine. At times, though, there will be times in the afternoon where the clouds completely take over, and then the sun kind of fights its way back in there, kind of a on and off period of cloudy skies with some sunshine at times. And that'll slowly be the pattern as we head into the weekend until the rain gets here on Sunday. But that will also help keep the temperatures a little bit lower than what they would normally be. And so looking at the rainfall totals between now and next Wednesday, you can see we will possibly put between about 2 and 3.5 inches of rain. You're looking at the bullseye right there in West Tennessee. So that's some good news. That could actually help out some with the drought, but as each day goes on in the dry weather, we're going to be building to that deficit. So while it will help some, provided we get a lot of the rain that's being forecast, it will not pull us completely out of the deficit, but could make a pretty big dent in it through, Sunday through Wednesday as we get that rain moving in. Again, you can see that bullseye there over West Tennessee. That's good news. And if you look at the key there, it's between about 2 and 4 inches of rain expected throughout parts of West Tennessee. So on that 7-day forecast, so here we go, couple of more dry days, but the clouds will be more noticeable out there. And then as we head into Sunday, we're going to have a healthy chance, close to 70% there by the time we get into Sunday afternoon, 80% there on Monday. And again, some of these storms could get strong, much like we had Monday, Sunday, and Monday earlier this week. We could have to deal with a little bit of that again, especially Monday into Tuesday there. But again, we'll be about 61 on Tuesday, or 61% chance, upper 80s, and near 50% on Wednesday, and then back to some sunshine. It looks like it's going to turn off to some of the hottest weather we've had so far into the end of next week when the sun comes back out. All right, guys, that's a look at your weather. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you back again later for another update. Thanks for watching West Tennessee Weather Channel.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.